If you guys are looking to buy a stacked NBA 2K19 account with a high overall and maxed out badges, make sure you hit up my boy Sports TMB. The link to his Twitter will be in the description. Click it, make sure you tell him that Dat Boy sent you, and he'll hook you up with the account of your dreams. What it does, YouTube? Patch 4 has dropped, and I usually bring you guys the news because everybody else clickbaits, and I just try to get straight to the point. So I'm not going to waste your time. All I ask is that you drop a like for me, and I'll get right to the news. Here we go. So there's a lot of details in this patch. I'm only going to cover the gameplay ones that I feel are important, but the link is in the description to all the notes, all right? The first one, a slight reduction in the effectiveness of passing lane steals that are not manually triggered. You used to get automatic steals in passing lanes, meaning you wouldn't press the steal button, but your player would steal the pass it would steal the pass anyways. Well, apparently that has been reduced, so now you can still obviously steal passing lanes. They're not going to take that out of the game, but they're a little more toned down, and you have to actually click the X button or square button now to get passing lanes. I think that's a good improvement. The next one, fixed an issue that was preventing up and under layups from playing properly under the basket. Now, I noticed this as soon as I started playing on my post scorer. Sometimes when I do an up and under, I would hit like the bottom of the backboard or the side of the backboard. So apparently they're saying they reduced that. I don't know if it means it completely takes it out of the game. I feel like it would be hard to completely remove it. It might happen still once in a while, but for the most part, hopefully that does not happen anymore. So that's a great improvement. Now this next one is probably the most important one, and it's the longest, so I'm going to cut the whole screen to it. Reduce the effectiveness of on-ball steals, especially for low-rated defenders, by implementing the following: increased foul chances for body-to-body contact, increased ball security after rebounds when both hands are on the ball, introduced a cooldown when attempting too many steal attempts in a short amount of time, more mistargeted steal attempts for poorly rated players. Okay, there's a lot there. The first thing, the increased ball security off of rebounds. I think as a big man, that's very important, because there was a point where no matter what you did, you could pass fake, you could hold LT, you could try to back away from they would still be able to pluck you. So that's a good idea. At least, for at least that split second from the rebound. Then if you're just holding the ball in front of you, they should be able to steal it. The increased fouls, I think, is a good idea, because it started to just become a spam fest on defense. Not really people playing defense, people just spamming steals. So all that is good news. It should make the game a lot more enjoyable. Increase the speed at which a defender can move while his hands are up. So that means when you're holding the right stick and you're looking to contest a shot, or at least just have your hand up in case the guy shoots, you'll be able to move a little bit faster. So they increase that, which overall should help defense and what a lot of people have been complaining about, the shot contest, which we'll touch on in a second. The next one, reduce the frequency of defenders bodying up ball handlers into backcourt violations. I know a lot of point guards, especially in Pro-Am, obviously we're getting frustrated with this, is like they'd cross half court, and then a defender would just run into them essentially and bump them into the backcourt, which obviously does not happen in real life. It's going to be a foul, so that's good that they took that out. Next, change the logic for defensive stopper badge to apply against opponents one position away from the defender's natural position, or when matched up against someone within 3 inches of height. So this is going to make defensive stopper badge even better. I thought they already had done this, but apparently it just got put in now with patch 4. So essentially, whatever position you made your player, you affect one position higher and lower, and of course the position you are, but now also anyone within 3 inches of your height, your defensive stopper applies against as well. So defensive stopper badge getting a buff. I like that. Adjusted shot contest animations to make them more responsive against perimeter jump shots. This is something a lot of people were complaining about, saying like stretches and sharps were hitting contested shots, but they really weren't contested, kind of because the animations were a little delayed or slow sometimes. So now apparently that is fixed, meaning if you push your right stick up, there's a better chance you get a contest, or a heavily contest on a jump shot. So I know a lot of you guys will be happy about that. Next, jump shot celebrations will now only automatically trigger on green releases. Now in Park, jump shot celebrations were triggering on whites as long as the game knew the shot was going in. If the game knew the shot was going in, you'd get the jump shot celebration automatically. They took that out. Now only when you get a green. I feel like we all got so used to it, it didn't really bother us anymore, but I think it's a good idea. Knowing that the shot's going in even when it's a white, I don't really like that. So in my opinion, this is good. addressed the case where a player could turn themselves invisible by equipping a select compression shirt. There was an invisibility glitch out for a while. That was, I think it was like when you equip the pink long sleeve compression shirt. I don't know. I didn't post it, but that's been patched, so that's good. They've been listening on the glitches. The inbounds glitches in here too. Fixed an inbound glitching exploit that could be used during competitive games in the neighborhood. So there it is right there. People were still, even after they patched the last inbounds glitch, people still found another inbounds glitch. Like, come on, y'all. Like, could we just stop with the inbounds glitches? Every year you guys got to find something. Just play the game, all right? They patched the inbounds glitch, so hopefully that's all the inbounds glitches this year. They don't have to patch anymore because hopefully nobody finds one, but it's 2K community, so you already know what to expect. Next, the daily spin prize wheel has been improved in the ante-up environment. There's now a second exterior door that leads you to a room with a number of prize wheels. This will enable you to more quickly get your free rewards each day. A lot of people were complaining like they can't get on the dots in the to spin the wheel to get their prizes for the daily spin. So apparently they made it a whole separate room with more wheels to spin, so that should speed up the process, which is good. I believe there's multiple VIP wheels as well. I mean, right now the VIP wheel isn't really packed because there's not a ton of 93 overalls, but obviously as the year goes on there'll be more and more, so pretty smart by them. And obviously the daily spin was just a disaster. There'd be 30 people trying to get on there, so they fixed that. So that was a smart move by 2K. 2K has been listening, all right? You got to give them credit. We criticize them a lot, but they've been listening and definitely making the game better patch by patch. The last one, general improvements to the Dodgeball experience. So hopefully what this means is Dodgeball will not be as delayed. I just played it the other day for the first time, and it was like I couldn't even move around because it was just so delayed. But I'm glad they are, you know, it's not really a gameplay feature, but I'm just happy because Dodgeball is supposed to be lit, you know, it's supposed to be fun, but it's tough to play right now with delay. So hopefully that's fixed. But listen, this is basically all of patch 4, all the things I felt you guys would care about. If you want to see the rest of the patch notes, I will leave the link in the description. They talk about my career, my team, tons of general fixes, a bunch of stuff. The one thing that they didn't fix, I don't think, was getting into the Pro-Am arena. Like, they said maybe it was fixed in the small fixes or something I was reading, but there's no specific patch note that says the Pro-Am arena getting into games and everything is fixed. And the private matchmaking also didn't touch on. So that's disappointing for me as someone that likes to play Pro-Am, but hopefully they're working on that. I don't know why that still hasn't been fixed. It's supposed to be a big feature, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you think about patch 4. If you liked the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'm out.